Hey guys, this is Jamie Lola Tallulah, and I am here to do a design team project video for Planning to Craft. So in the description box below, I will link you to the video I did of the package that I was sent, and there will also be links to the shop for the kits, the Etsy shop. Okay, and also to her channel on YouTube. So in the description box you will find those things, and if I can remember, I never seem to remember, I'll put the iCard up there so you can go to the original video. So I have two videos for you with 5 projects. So the first video is going to be this one. Now I'll start with this one here. As you know, I rarely use anything in the manner in which it was intended. I typically do other things. So it was a journal kit, and I printed it out, and I told you I printed it out in 2 ways. I printed it out in the regular fashion, so these are the original colors. And then my ink was going bad, so it came out with yellows and greens. So I'm going to show you what I made with those. So here, this was one of the pieces that came in the package that she did. Now this was something I had on my own, the little buttony thing there. So I've made sort of like you could put it in a junk journal, or you could send it as a card. You could also make it into sort of like a goodie bag sort of thing. So I took a paper bag. Actually, I took 2. There's 2 paper bags and the digital kit and put these things together. So I had printed this piece off smaller, like I said in the previous video, and I printed it on craft paper. Then I had printed these on regular just photocopy paper. So for the cover I used that and this little medallion that was in the piece. Okay. And then you open it up, and I used this part of that same piece of paper to create a pocket with the end of the paper bag. So then you just take those out, and then you can see this piece here was a part of the kit, and I cut it down, and so I went and used it over here. So then I also took additional pieces of the kit and made these tiny little tags. All right, you also see this little, what is this called? Tool. This was in the kit as well. So I just went ahead and used that for the top of my tags. So I'm gonna just slide that in here. All right, now this is the second bag, and all I've done is glued it to the inside, put some layers of the digital kit here. And then I created 2 big tags at the top. So I used some, what kind of paper is this? This is DCWV paper on this side of these tags. But then on the other side, I used the paper kit. So you've got this little steampunk I think it's a rabbit, but it may be a dog with a little steampunk hat. And then I like this page as well, so I went ahead and put that on here as the back. And then you can see how this paper bag is opened here at the top. So put this here. And this one back in here. So you can get 2 tags or some other goodies in there. All right, so then when you open it up, on the side, there are 2 tags. And you can see that's the other bag. So I used another page from the kit on these tags. And then there's that one. So I just made tags of those. Then when you turn it over to the back, you have even more space. So like I said, you could use this as a tuck-in for a journal, or you could just use it as giving gifts. So that second paper bag I folded up on the outside and then cut the bottom, so you have a room for tags there. And then you can see that tool that I used from the kit. Okay, so that's one of the images that I printed on craft paper and cut down. And then here's a larger tag with the same image in some of those other pages. So you can see that that's this piece here. And then I glued it actually to the first bag. So there's a bigger tag back here with some paper, and then a little piece here, and you can see how it's put in there. So, and then this is just a piece of paper I had, so I just put that in there because it matched. So, we have these, and you can get that. So that's my first project, and I love it. All right, here's the second one. I was in the whole, you know, anytime I do steampunk, I really like craft paper. So this time I pulled out my envelopes because I have a crap ton of envelopes, and I made an envelope mini and used the papers for that. So this is where I use the papers both in the way they are printed or meant to be printed, as well as when my ink was running low. So here is one of the papers, and then here's a die cut from Tattered Lace, and she's actually like a steampunk angel. The paper for that is actually some of the book pages that she sent me for the kit to use in the design team kit. Now, they were thin papers, so I had to double and triple them up and then glue them together so that they could be used. These are some also little buttons and embellishments, so I went ahead and added those here. Now see, these are where my pages were printed and I was running out of ink. So she had some tags, so I put that there, and that's the other paper. I had a die cut, so you can see those. I had some more of these little weird stickers. Actually, they weren't stickers, or tags, so I went ahead and put those on. I created a pocket here, and this is also some of the book page that she sent, and I doubled it up and die cut it with my steampunk stuff. Then I have some tags, and this is one of the other tags that was in the set. Now this I just left on the paper, and then these I printed on the craft paper. This back here is a piece from the kit. Okay. So, book pages from her again that I cut using my die cuts. Another little tag that I punched a hole and then just tied it on there. And then so you can see the background papers. Here I had a few little pieces of tulle left over. This is one of those tags. And I simply printed it smaller and then I cut it so I could make a tag. There's some more of these. And then this was a scrap of just paper. Here's one of those tags from her collection, and this is the paper. This is this paper here with my printer messed up, and this is the one over here, the way it's supposed to print out. So I thought that was really cool. Same thing here. So here you can see where they printed out with the green because I was running out of printer ink. I did the same thing. I tied one of those little tags here. This is my favorite page. I love that little top hat. And then I used another set of book pages to die cut this. This one here. So I took one of my ladies and die cut her, created a pocket, and then I made a little book. So here's part of the tag. There's that one. Open it up. There's more of the tags that were in the digital. Here, you can actually stick something in that one. So like that. And then on the back. So I just made that little book, stuck it in there. There's this page. So I loved it in the brown, loved it in the green. Here you go for this one. Same set of tags again. Here. And then throughout my project, she sent some washi tape. So I went ahead and glued some of those down in different places. So there's like another piece there. And then this is a die cut I used the book pages to cut out. Now, of course, you can't see much of the writing because it's like a fancy die cut. And then the back, I didn't put anything on the back. So those are my two projects for this time. And then I will see you in the next video. All right, thanks for watching, and definitely go check out the shop.